Station at 10 straight.
Okay, so it must be Mother Nature then. So today it must be Mother Nature for Red Hook, and yesterday it must be Mother Nature for Pistol Grill. And you. So I'm just saying it's Mother Nature then. Cracky is recording all this now. What happened before, Cracky, when I was trying to figure out this? I ain't got no with you. Bro, I hear somebody, yo, you know what? I ain't got nothing against you, 250. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I ain't got nothing against you, bro. I know other people try to follow behind you and do the same thing you do, and all that's the shit right there. I really don't like it. Some people gotta be for themselves, bro. They gotta be for themselves. Like Pistol Grill for himself, he do the stupid shit for himself. Just like what you do, what you do for yourself, bro. I don't like nobody to follow behind what you do. Man, that's like childish. That was rabbit, man. That's all I'm saying.
But that, you know what is Enforcer 250?
4250. All right, DX Land. I got your Pistol Grip 127 New York Live video game rolling. Your live New York video game is rolling, and I'm stepping back.
Wait, everybody do that with you. But I don't like nobody trying to follow behind the next person trying to do the same thing the next person do. It's CB is CB. You gotta use your own words and do your own thing when it comes to CB. Just like rabbit. You know, rabbit is a rabbit. You know what I'm saying? I go in the rabbit hole. I don't have nothing to say though, but you know, it's cool.
Hey, Rabbit, I hear you, man. Where you located? You giving me a good signal. Where are you?
Rabbit, he trying to skirt the issue with that homo shit, man. Set him straight.
Stop.
College Point?
Oh, I'll be right. Yes, I work for a movie theater. Coming from a movie theater in the traffic. Trying to get on this 278.
All right, no, I'm just saying.
Don't skirt the issue or the point.
Listen, I'm putting on the side, but like I said, as long as people stay neutral out here with me, I don't have any problem with anyone. But like I said, think for yourself, be your own man, and me and Rabbit won't have any problem.
I mean, oh no, I'll be myself.
That sounded more like a pussy punk threat than anything else.
We can do what we gotta do, but I hate when the next man trying to follow behind what y'all doing. That's what I'm saying. I ain't got nothing against y'all. I listen, bro. I like to listen to y'all. That would rather be in the hole and work your little small two-pill. You ain't even try to put the nails in your car. I'm working a small two-pill with 2290, so I ain't trying to put nothing in my car and try to get over nobody else or talk over nobody else. I tell y'all from days and years, 250 and Richie, y'all want to bring Channel 19 for everybody to talk. If y'all don't talk, nobody else want to talk. Rabbit gone.
You got a point there, Rabbit.
But you see how I made the announcement I'm coming up here and how everybody came up here? Hey, Rabbit, that sounded like a pussy threat to me. You'll hear it in the video game later. Your Pistol Grip 127 live video game is rolling. Do not skirt the point of the issue. Sound King in Brooklyn clear.
So quiet. It's funny, man, how human nature is. Anyway, I'm gonna be on the side, man. I'm gonna be on the side, and
You don't have a choice, fireman.
I'm not putting gas on the fire. I'm not instigating. I'm just telling you what I heard in DX land. We call it Mother Nature.
Tell him you heard exactly what everybody else heard, and nobody told that little beaver he was taking Richie out. Go right ahead. Clarify that.
Yeah, no. He took it Richie out on his side. He took it out on your side. Yeah, on your side. But you know what I'm saying? I was just, you know what I'm saying? I can't make it more weird. I heard him just talking shit about, you hear that crank here doing this. If you was talking skill man, you talking skill man, huh? Don't worry about what nobody else doing on skill man. That's all I was saying.
And I want to be heard.
Well, 2-5 and below still trying to convince the public, especially all you guys that hang out and roll and deal with me, that I'm some kind of crackhead or a junkie. So, coming from 2-5 and below, you know how much weight that holds, man. So I'll let the CB community and the CB public set it straight, man. I did enough in 4 years to demonstrate. We're clear.
That pluck is warm. All you hear is 250 out here. But anyway, man, I'm not professing to be a king. I'm not saying I'm a champ. I'm not saying I'm the best.
I can't believe this homo.
250's heard all around this planet. Whether it's Louisiana, California, Alaska, Mexico.
Hold on, man. We got Mr. Enforskin, 2-5 and below, a.k.a. Punky Pieman, a.k.a. the loser of the NYC Radio Wars playlist, plugging up ears down here in New York City. Your Pistol Whip live video gate is rolling while he's trying to say a farewell.
150 countries. It's all good, man. But like I said, sit back, enjoy the fun. But be your own man, that's all I gotta say. 250 said that and I'm back quiet.
And he's yelling at the next man for not being his own man and being a follower. Did you lose track of the point? He's yelling at the next man for not being his own next man and being a follower. When the guys on 19 told you last night speak their own mind, right away they're Richie's dick licker. You have no power out here, 2-5 below. There's nothing you're going to be able to do to shut down the hole in the wall CB Shop East Coast King, no matter what you guys try. I'm clear.
It's all good. Hey, Richie, everyone's entitled to DX, man.
That's right. Everyone is entitled to DX, but when you got your little puppet up here for the last 3 days messing up my video gates for my Skipland friends, I'm going to make sure you or him do not get any DX on this channel. So it's best if y'all just go to another one.
You can't finish. Hey, Richie, we can all end this, man. We can all end this. You've come to see me, yes. I don't care who.
Look at that. He's begging for me again. Look at this. You believe this shit? Rabbit, you hear this motherfucker? Here, yo, you hear what happened earlier on 19, man? Right away, now he's got his chest out again. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to ask you again, Mr. 2-5 below. What thing in your little beady brain do you feel is going on that could end out here? You're begging the King of New York to come to you again? You're begging me to finish your fight? 2.5 years you told these people you're coming to tap me on the shoulder, that you brought special gloves to do so. You wrecked Channel 19 with 2.5 years of that, and today you're begging me to come to you to finish the fight you started? Oh, Punky, have you got reality life and CB world more than that all fucked up? Richie's clear.
He's always a good guy. So it don't matter what channel you go on. He's always a bad guy. He's always a good guy. Rabbit gone.
Hey, Rabbit, I guess I'm the good guy, man, because I never...
Rabbit, you hear this clown?
Because you know why, Rabbit? At the end, the good guy always finish first. With that, you know who said that? 250, the big boss with the hot sauce, the man with the master plan, Dream Top Tone, king of them all. 250, somewhere on the lower deck. Remember, barefoot, Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit, I'm running barefoot.
God, he's singing you a song, bro, like the little homo he is.
Warm that baby up and need it. You see, I don't need the tea, Rabbit.
And you're going to stay on that key and try to cover 1 million bases, the homo. Watch.
If I'm running power, I'll tell you. If I'm barefoot, I'll tell you. I don't need to run a kilowatt, Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit, I don't need to put on an Ameritron AL.
Remind him the amp he swears he bought for $3 grand is double the cost of my amp. And
That fucking be doing a whole lot of lying. And anyone out there with half a brain will know Richie the bullshit artist. But it's all good, Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit.
Better than all good, my man. Much better than all good, and always has been.
I like that. So we can talk, Rabbit. As long as you're not...
Yeah, Rabbit, you could talk to him because he could pussy threaten you.
I can respect that, and I can respect you for that. Rabbit, I'm going to be on the side, man. You have a good evening.
Hey, 2-5 below, it's about time you came to the reality that the good guy always going to win and come out ahead. If you did not graduate and make that point, you wouldn't be singing the way you're singing on Channel 19 these days, begging the good guy who defeated you to come to me. This could all stop. You think you got something running out here? You think having your little puppet fuck up these people's skip gates is the way to go? Man, you're in for a mighty rude awakening, Mr. Punky Pieman.
Yeah, I don't know what he did to y'all. Y'all seen smoke crack. He ain't never did that shit around me, but smoke weed? Oh, that motherfucker smoked that. I ain't gonna lie about that. And drink milk. Rabbit know about that.
Hey, Rabbit, if 2-5 or below didn't sit on Channel 19 and told the whole world he's got a videotape of me and him hanging out smoking crack, he would never have all his pictures, family photos. He wouldn't be over here begging the King of New York today to come to him. Had he not drew first blood and still living these lies and got people out here rocking these lives, I ain't got to explain myself to y'all. Too many of y'all in the last 4 years know hang out with me, run with me, and do business with me. I ain't got to justify explain myself to y'all. All of y'all know there ain't no crackhead or any type of junkie standing next to you. This is a suspended without pay cop, and I can't wait to get reinstated, bro. It's going to be the happiest day of my life. I'm back in my quiet chair.
All right, but remember, the man, in his own words,
you see what he's going on? You see where all his lies and his whole war and his fight's coming from? He forgot all about the tape that he has of me and him doing that. Rabbit. He's talking about 1996 while I was an undercover cop, Rabbit. That's what he's trying to convey to you. Whatever happened in 96 isn't in 2018. When it's one thing when you're working undercover to do shit like that. But if you're me and you're not working undercover, me and my colleagues, the agency and the government, it's zero tolerance. Say what you want, I'm clear.
Well, let me tell you, that was you in here, Richie, right now. I personally put him 10-7.
Wow, look, more threats. The man went out and bought an ACOM 1000 amp because it's got a bigger plate precipitation than me. He barely breaks the noise level and skip. He went and bought an ICOM radio because he's tired of the 10 meter radio sounding like shit. So he's got $7,000 sitting on his table and is constantly complaining about my AL80B, which costs half the cost and takes it right out the sky. You're hole in the wall, not crooked, and my plastic antenna, mind you. You're hole in the wall, not Crooklyn, Brooklyn, New York, CB shop, doing it like no other. The owner of the Big Money Here playlist. So to my Skiplanders out there listening, man, and whoever's in on this gate, to understand what's going on and why this is going on today, it's 3 magic words on YouTube. Big Money Here. 3 magic words, Big Money Here playlist. And at the end of those first 7 or 8 videos, let the hits tell the story. At the end of every video on that list, you're going to be hand clapping and doing dances for your boy Pistol. I'm clear.
I need to get me one of those. Something happens, ain't no one gonna snitch on me. You feel me?
Y'all know I put about 2,000 radios up in your rear out here in under 4 calendar years. A little under half of that on video gate for you, man. You know what I'm about. I'm about this thing in this game, and I'm not going to let nobody mess it up. Not no little follower, not little man that started a war that thinks he got something going on that can end if I go beat him. None of that shit. Richie's clear. No, Mr. Red Hooker. As soon as they hear your voice, they know who the queer ones are out here. As soon as they listen to you in 2-5 below, and they pay attention, they're like, wow, Richie's battling the homos. Look, man, y'all know how homo washwomen are. You know how washwomen are. Homo washwomen are worse. I'm back in my quiet chair. Just for the record, your Pistol Grip 127 New York video gate is live. Your Pistol Grip 127 New York video gate is live. And if I get quiet, these 3 clowns will get quiet. So you're holding the wall, not Crooklyn, Brooklyn. I'm leaving it running for all of y'all. We're clear. Hey, 351 radio. I could have sworn I just caught you between the keys. I don't know if that's who I caught between the keys, 351 radio. I have no idea if that, I thought I just heard 351 radio in the sand pile. If that was 351, I'm waving a hand. If if somebody else want to wave it for me, yeah, that's fine too. But I thought I just heard 351 radio. So I'm going to leave this video gate rolling for my DX friends. And if I be quiet, the crybabies and the homos might shut up. But I'm not letting them shoot Skip out here, neither one of them. That's that.
Well, he's a crackhead.
Punky, what happened, Punky?
Without token away.
127 if you get a I don't know what happened.
Hey, 351, I got a copy on you. Came right over to 2 little crying homos. Hey, 351, I hope you're running your video game, 351. 351, you came right over both those homos, man. I hope you're running your video game, because my Pistol Grip gate is live. You already know it, 351 radio in the pile, I'm gone.
Stuff, man. We gotta slap them around, and stomp their heads in and kick their skulls in, man.
I gotta go smoke some crack and we gotta wear off like a prawn in this half hour. I gotta go smoke some crack. I gotta go smoke some crack.
See if I wave and go.
Hey, 351, man, I'm with you all the way, man. We're going to smack him around. Hey, 351, I got a history, baby. The Big Money Here playlist, the NYC Radio Wars playlist. Look, man, they can't beat or match my work on the mic. They can't beat or match my manhood on the mic. They can't beat or match me off the mic, because I brought all 5 of these clowns off the mic how many times? Listen to me. I'm not going to stop, bro. I told them once they wage a war against me, it will end only only one way. Now you hear the major perpetrator of this war these days begging me to come to him. I call this hilarious, man. I should hope there's never a day in life I start a fight that I cannot finish. Richie's clear. It's your gate. 351. I'm going. Hey, 351, you take care and you have a blessed night yourself, brother. 351 in the sand pile. I really hope you got your damn video game running, man, because that takes care of a lot of these problems from the giddy up. But nevertheless, man, you have yourself a blessed night as well, man. I am leaving my New York video gate running live for you cats because y'all deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if they're going to put noise in there, I don't mind, you know? Look, as long as, if they're going to put noise and jam up the gate, that's fine. But I will not allow either station, 250, or this other little red hooker, Beaver with Lever, you hear my strawberry, attempt to shoot skip on this frequency. That is not happening. Hey, Rabbit, the LES cheerleaders, specifically Mr. 25, a blowout there screaming, convince your little red hooker buddy that his radio sounds bodacious, loud and clear with those recordings. How dare you tell him you can't understand it?
Mr. Superman from Georgia talked over you like we were local. And you were there in the background. You weren't even buzzing. You weren't even scratching. I just keyed up over you. It's just ironic because I'm running a assistant ground player. I don't got no band.
Rabbit, you could tell him it sounds garbage all day long. He ain't believing you because 25 are blowing them LES guys that are pumping him told him everything's ultra loud and clear, including those recordings. So you could tell him all day long you sound like shit, man.
That's why I give credit where credit's due. And
poor 25 are blow trying hardest to cry his eyes out, man. The loser of the NYC Radio Wars playlist, the big star of the Big Money Here playlist, the man who said he's got the magic videotape, the magic photos, the magic disc, the one who's crying constantly about his pictures and photos being up on YouTube, the one who's begging me to come to him to finish the fight he started. I think this is utterly hilarious. You see what we do to him every morning in the NYC MS19 show, man. Your Sound King in Brooklyn, he even started a video channel to be like me, man. He even want to talk like me as the Video Gates show you. I'm clear.
I know you're hosting a break there. What is the case like, though?
Hey, 351, you're coming right over to cackling homosexual, man. That's the Lower East Side of Manhattan, New York City, the East Village. Fag capital of the nation. I stress it when I tell you that is the fag capital of the nation. Listen, you say the word homosexual anywhere on this globe, all they can think of is New York City's East Village. Richie's clear.
I got Richie stuttering, man.
Hey, guys, he hears me stuttering out there. My man hears me stuttering. Rabbit, for the record, I'm on a radio older than Red Hooker trying to plug up the ears of the gate, and I'm using a workman stock mic. That's how I flex my work inside these radios. Every radio you've ever heard come off my bench, no matter what's in front of your eyes, it was always using a workman CM4 dynamic. That's it. No power, no nothing. When I'm done with a radio, you don't need a power mic. Just a power mount. I'm clear. I feel you, Rabbit, but 25 Below wants to sing his heart out to you, Rabbit. Rabbit, I'm going to give you back to Mr. 25 Below, who feels he got the upper hand because he could pussy threaten you. You'll understand it later when you play the video back. But nevertheless, Rabbit, I'm going to give you back to Mr. 25 Below because you and him can talk. So I'm going to allow y'all to talk, man. Because my station get out there in DX land. Sometimes right hanging. I ain't trying to do that to my friends out there, so I'm clear.
Bullshit. The only reason why you run a stock mic is so you don't get thrown the fuck out already. That's the only reason, because you destroy your name.
You hear this? I run a stock mic so I don't get thrown out. What's with this junkie, this homo? I run a stock mic so I don't get thrown out. The radio does more pep envelope watts and more percent modulation with a stock mic drill than any power mic. What you talking about?
This is way too funny, man. This is way too funny. I love to catch that bitch in lies.
Watch how long he's going to ghost talk, public. 250, the big instigator, the runner of the Little Red Hooker puppet.
Man, I tell you, I wish I had recorded that session. See, I don't make video gates every time I talk. This fucking dope fiend, every second, every time he has a...
Yes, this dope fiend hangs out with that dope fiend and does all that weird shit. Can't you tell?
Sleep. He's making video gates. That's like a cable man. That's an obsessed individual, man. This boy is obsessed.
The video gates tell a completely opposite story, Mr. 25 Below. Look, he still ghost talking.
When you heard me talk,
he's ghost talking to nobody.
Georgia. I was doing 30 to 40 dBs in a man's radio, and he was doing the same. And Richie was trying to plug my ears and key up on me, and he could do neither. Richard, shame on you, Richard. You lying little monkey.
Goodbye, homo.
But you've been exposed, Cracky. Cracky, you've been exposed.
I thought he got dinner earlier, guys. Remember on 19 he was eating dinner earlier? Oh, truth and justice. So much for dinner. It was more like I gotta go call somebody to hold my hand out here. 2-5 a blow. Want to live on channel 28. Not in your wildest dreams.
Hey, if you're around Brooklyn, man, you sound good. No problem. 225. Yo, we sounding good on my radio.
Do you hear 225 in this Brooklyn receive? Junkie boy. Ghost talking to a guy in Brooklyn.
That's what I like, 225. I like real, man. I like real. I like real cats when they talk honest. Not that fantasy island bullshit, you know what I mean?
He swears he's talking to 225 in Brooklyn. Does anybody hear 225?
Just wanted to clear the air. And I just want to make sure that Rabbit knows me and Rabbit ain't got no problems. It's that Richie always tries to instigate people to jump in front of him. Richie...
I didn't instigate nothing. Rabbit went at you for something else and something you did. Rabbit didn't go at you for me or anything I said or did. I didn't have to instigate that.
When you're instigating and starting trouble, causing people to fight out here, Richie, that's going to come to an end right quick. That's going to come to an end, Richie. You know why? Because July and August is right around the corner, and I will be frequenting that McDonald's over there in Utica.
Uh-oh, here comes another year of threats that he's coming to tap me on the shoulder. Now watch, 3 transmissions later, he'll be begging me to come to him.
Videos 4, 5, 6. I'm going to make 4 more videos this summer, July and August. And I don't want to hear your bullshit crack, your excuses saying that,
I hope everybody hears me agree to the time and the date this man is coming when he decides to make those videos.
Bullshit, Richie. I'm going to be at that McDonald's.
See, look at that. He's not talking to 225. He was pretending to talk to a ghost to try to talk to me, and now he's talking to me, see?
Yeah, I'm a silent person. I don't talk. I'm not a man.
He's going to stay on that key for about 3 minutes selling his story. And remember, he's talking to 225. That you don't hear in this Brooklyn video gate.
Happen, Richie. You're going to see me or you're going to see God. And I hope it's me. That's your choice. 250, back quiet. That's all I care. That's what I respect. A person that be yourself, man. You know what I'm...
Now the guys beat themselves and tell him he's an asshole, a scumbag, and what the drivers tell him on 19, and right away they're following and they're Richie's dick lickers.
You're right, man. Richie is an instigator a little bit. He is a troublemaker.
Homo.
That's all he has. The man can't throw up his hands. He's a little midget, man.
Did you ever come to throw your hands up with him? No. You cry about Richie, that's all. You forgot all about your Kevlar and your tap on the shoulder. The only man that hasn't come off the mic yet, Mr. 25 Below, a.k.a. Enforcer 250, a.k.a. the loser of the NYC Radio Wars playlist. Big Money Here playlist will show you this cat's nothing but the biggest joke you ever heard on CB radio. Sorry, DXs.
Trying to put people against us. But you know what, at the end, Richie's going to be evicted because that house is being foreclosed. And I don't wish that on anyone. But one thing I do believe in, I believe in karma. I believe in what comes around, goes around. And when you do dirty in life, when you fuck people over, when you cheat them.
You mean like you did by telling them you have videotapes you don't have, by telling them you have radio equipment you don't have, by telling them Richie this, that, and the other thing that they know Richie didn't do? So what you're saying is what a tangled web you weave when you practice to deceive. Listen to you today, Mr. 25 Below. Listen to you, the king.
3-year-old man, stop the fucking lies. Stop the bullshit, man. You're not impressing no one out here. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want to listen.
Boy, 250 is crying his eyes out to you, Rabbit.
Yes, a severe case of mental illness,
Then second,
Oh no, he's ghost talking to 225. That's nowhere in Brooklyn or the Brooklyn video game. My bad.
when I say deadly, I mean deadly in his behalf, because he's not dangerous to no one out here. That boy's just a mouthpiece, and he knows it. Ain't no one afraid of Richie.
Richie ain't supposed to be perceived as dangerous to anyone out here. Not unless you want me to be dangerous. Then you get the invincible monster.
Be straight. We can talk, man. When you come at me sideways, you know the end result, man. It ain't gonna look pretty.
Hey, cackling homo on the 5-minute spiel, ghost talking to 225 was somewhere in Brooklyn and not in the video game, man, and then talking to me all of that. Listen, all you gotta do is do what you told the people for the first 2.5 years. You're Kevlar, you're Tap, man. That's all you gotta do. Don't beg me. Don't be begging the king to come and see you to finish the fight you started, man. Just remember how this all got started, Punky. You tell the whole world, watch me doing a lewd sex act to you. Little Johnny's trip to Punky House video. Oh, Maron. Hey, Punky, you know what? I'm busy over here. I do run the Hole in the Wall CV shop, and I do got my video gate live for the DXs out there, so I'm going to sit back and be quiet. And if you feel the need to cry the blues and act like the homo, be my guest. But they all know you, man. The NYC Radio Wars playlist, the Big Money Here playlist, they know there's nothing you could spit out your lips that they'd even bother listening to with any weight or grain of salt. Richie took care of that. I'm clear. Yes, Punky Pliam is definitely out here, Shy Guy.
That's because Richie and Ali Blow Pop are faggots, man. They're homos. Straight.
See, he's still not talking to nobody. He's still not talking to anyone, just ghost talking, screaming, ranting, and yelling. This is funny for the game. Let me get back quiet. I got my video game rolling for the skip. Pistol grip 127.
He comes out with all these recordings.
I'm at the 32-minute zone of this live gate. It's been running for the last 35 minutes, 32 minutes, 33 minutes, whatever you see.
It's been altered. It's been spliced. It's been chopped up. We're talking complete sentences where Richie clearly says his mother caught him under the sheets with two big black men. Mother, he claims, was a hit woman for the mob, and in the daytime, she was a beautician. This guy is so sick in the head. Like, he thinks people don't believe that dumb shit. But the part with him being a homosexual, that I believe. Because you can hear that he's a fag. And he's always coming up with some gay shit, man.
Oh, my God. Listen to who's talking. I don't believe this.
He's born that way. Who sings songs like that? He knows the title of the artist. He talking some Blue Boy magazine. Who the fuck reads gay magazine? I didn't know what the fuck that meant until I seen a thumbnail on his page. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy watching fucking Playgirl magazine? He watches gay shit, man.
I can only assume you go to gay websites, you bitch. Where you see a man with long hair.
You, Ollie Blow Pop, are two flaming faggots. In your mouth, from your mouth, is multiple...
Just for the viewers, he's not talking to anybody, just ghost talking and ranting and raving and yelling at me.
Fucked up. When he gets fucked up from the drugs that he consumes, all the truth comes out his mouth, man, and he gets reckless.
Oh, there goes 225 finally.
Clearly, that's exactly what he said. He admitted to being homosexual. And then he tried to...
Sure I did.
Everybody else, of course, everybody else. Exactly.
Only the true homos believe that's what they thought they heard. Okay, and they're jilted because it turns out Richie's not. Ain't this a bitch?
And the reason why I call him a crackhead, whether he's smoking crack today, yesterday, or even if he's not smoking,
is because in a video game he admitted in 1996 when he's undercover he used that as a hook. Yeah, we know.
Around his words. So what am I to believe? If someone comes out here and says that, you've got to take the man for his word, right? If the man says when he used to do coke, he was the hardest smoker around. In his words, not mine, not CK, no one else's words, his words. And then he won't man up to the shit that comes out of his mouth. The same thing, he says he got caught under the covers with two big black men.
I'd like to hear that video, Gate. I'd give anything to hear that.
He was screaming. Now she knows because he was supposedly protecting Joe Pistone, which is hiding in the room. This is how sick he is.
Oh, no. Joe was not hiding in the room when this happened. No. Ask Joe where he was standing when this conversation went down.
Under his cover, she would have told him. I mean, this is the demented shit that comes out of his mouth.
Well, no, Mr. 25 Below. It has to do with the videotape you told the public you have out here. Don't you know the play the video? Don't you know the play the video? Don't you know this is what started it? This is what got you begging out here today? Hey, Mr. 25 Below, Mr. ADD Homo Junkie Boy. Don't you love it? Don't you just love the power of the video game? Play the video. That's what started your demise out here, and you ain't been the same since. You came out here telling lies, and Richie used your own mouth to prove they were nothing but lies, and you went into a nervous breakdown when I put you and your whole family's photos on the net. In case you don't know what we're talking about, Mr. 25 Below, in case you suffer from ADD, the Big Money Here playlist. I'm sure the first video is Play the Video, where you blatantly told the whole world you got a tape of me and you hanging out smoking that shit in 1994 on Utica Avenue. Richie's clear.
Richie, you take your meds.
Mr. Enforcer, I don't take your meds. Am I clear to understand you're trying to say that you're out here trying to cop please and tell the whole world that you did not say you have a videotape, that this is not what got the whole world started? So you're saying the guy talking in the play the video and the guy in the begging and pleading video because he did put his whole family up there. You're talking about the man in hysterical tears in that video is not you? Come on, Mr. 25 Below. You can't convince any local out here that Richie does coke or dope. You might have been able to get away with that 4 years ago, but too many of them run and hang with me. I told you 5 motherfuckers you're going to be known as the little sea of plague fish and the big sea of CB radio, and Richie's going to be the killer whale, the orca. What I tell you, listen to you. Listen to the way you're begging. Nobody out here ever heard a video game where I stated I was sleeping with 2 whatevers. Okay? Nobody ever heard a video game like that, dude. Okay? If you were that sure that this is what Richie said, you would be able to produce the gate. All you're getting is partial words cut up together. You know it and I know it. But don't ever forget, this whole thing started, and your whole demise out here started, Punky, with you trying to say, yeah, someday I'll show you that video, but I don't want to totally destroy you. You told the whole world you had a videotape of me and you in 94 on Utica Avenue doing some lewd shit. You told the whole world in Little Johnny's trip to Punky House to Homo and you to watch me doing a lewd sex act to you. Now, if you're going to deny or refute any of this, just for the record, just to remind you what got you out here crying and what started the NYC radio wars, you, Mr. Punky Pieman, telling the whole world you have a videotape of me doing something with you. And I'm going to put that video in the link description of this video. This video that's live now, Pistol Grip, I'm going to link that video just to remind you how this whole thing started. And then what did Richie do? He used your own mouth to prove to the whole world in other videos that everything that comes out of it's a lie. Richie did you like he did no other mother in radio or history or on-the-job career, because you begged for it. Now, I'm going to get quiet now.
Richie, for a video that you claim don't...
All right, listen, this homosexual wants to talk to me on the Skip channel. I'm not having it. I'm going to get back quiet and leave the Skip gate for you skippers. We are on the 39-minute zone of the live Pistol Grip gate. I'm clear.
Richie, remember one thing. It's not what you know, Richie, it's what you can prove. All right, that's 9/10 of the law. Remember these words. It's not what you know, Richie, it's what you can prove in the court of law. And I said my piece, and I gotta go. I'll be back, though.
Well, you know why you're running. 2 things. 1, we're not in a court of law. And 2, it's not what you know, it's what you believe. That's right. You told everybody you had a tape of me and you doing something. Okay? You made them believe that. I clearly showed them that that's not the fact. So what I know is very valuable to me. And I used your own lips to do it. Remember, Enforcer comes clean. Remember what happened in that 46 to 49 minutes? How many times did you tell them you don't have that video? And now you're out here begging. We're not in a court of law. The day we wind up in any court of law, I will be the victor. Because I know that's the route you're trying for, you're hoping for. You know what I'm saying? But remember, you're going up against a very, very decorated cop and federal agent. You are not going to win. And with that, I'm back quiet. Hey, somebody squealing like a pig, Godfather or something, talking to some. You're squealing like a pig out there while they try to convince the world with partial cut-up sentences of what's being said. You want to impress the public? You started a YouTube channel to be like Richie, right? Show them the original video gate. Come on, man. Your Cupcake made all these little DJ cut creator snippet and plays here. Tell them, say, yo, man, I have a problem. I need to convince the world of this fantasy. We need the original video gates. I need to make a list in my video gate section that backs me up and proves what I'm saying is true. Your Sound King in Brooklyn's clear.
Richie, just fight what comes.
All right, guys. Like I said, the homo wants to lock it up with me. I will not lock it up with this Mary on the Skip channel. I'm back in my quiet chair.
Well, you were disturbed. You feel me, dog?
No, sir, I don't want to feel you. You told the whole world to watch me doing a lewd sex act to you. No, sir, I don't feel you, and I'll never feel you. But the day you come to my sidewalk and tap me on the shoulder to allow me to feel you, I'm going to end you.
Those are not your words, sir? Richie don't allow men to do.
That's right. Richie does not allow men to do that. It's got you homos crazy. Hey, man, 273, they don't want to hear you guys out there being your own man, speaking your own mind, and putting up in the air what it is, because the minute you do what they ask, right away you're a Richie dick licker. Forget you're a customer or a friend. Forget you know you're not dealing with any kind of crackhead or a junkie. You just have to believe the word of these 5 momos scared junkie boys. I'm sorry, homos, my apologies.
I don't care what you're talking about.
Yes, I know. I know you're like the other operators, mad at them that all they do all day long, and now they're starting on the Skip channel, is just want to talk about Richie and nothing that's true. We understand this. I realize that. But listen, right about now he's pretending not to hear you, so if he wants to be heard out here, he's going to have to turn his box on. Me, I got work to do over here. As the pistol grip video showed you the unboxing of the 2 power supply of the 98 VHP on my table and the brand new 2517 that came through the door earlier, I have work to do. So I'm going to get to that, leave this live video game running. The king is clear.
Hey, what happened to the 2 Sweet 16s, man? I like the way you unboxed 2 Sweet 16s, and I don't hear them out there. What happened, Richard? Inquiring minds want to know.
I do believe after the man told you directly himself that he ran out of money, I think that was Stryker. I believe you emphasized that after he told you right away your fantasy turned to real. Okay, so okay, I understand. So, all your lie stories and rumors about those got moot right there. Nevertheless, I'm not going to lock it up with you on the Skip channel, man. I ain't about doing that to the rest of Brooklyn. We're clear. Maybe you are, but I'm not.
Who was that? Huh? One of your silent ass kisses, huh? One of your boys out there don't want to reveal himself? Shame on you, Richard.
So hold on, man. You tell the people out here to be their own man, use their own mind and use their own words, don't follow nobody. But the minute they say the truth and justice, or the minute they tell you what they feel, right away they're Richie's what? Hey, I like homos. They contradict themselves with the next words and the last words.
But no, you're exactly...
All right, guys. Your Pistol Grip 127 live New York video gate, 45 minutes, and I'm clear.
Or having feeling towards me, or an independent, how can I say, expression or opinion. I don't hear that. So where are these characters? All I hear is numbers that you're making up, 6069, this and that. You're making up a bunch of unit numbers, but I don't hear these people. What is it? They must have went to you for radio.
Except cry on like the homo washwoman he is.
All I know, I got a 9-foot.
Oh, this gay. Okay, there.
I didn't say I had a 9-pound noise level. I said it was a DC. Big difference.
Well, I guess you're going to have to learn to run a video gate to back up your own receive and your own lies. What do you want me to tell you, son?
Hey, Richie, I don't need to make video gates of every.
See that? Look. See how he skirts the issue and the point? He doesn't even realize what it is I just said to him. But he's going to try and pussyfoot around it.
Every time I'm at the fault line, I got to make a recording saying, look, I'm at work. Look, I got a job. I don't need to do that, man. See, that's a sense of insecurity. You have to make 20 to 30 video gates a day to try to prove your wealth, your worth. All right, Richard? Because you're such a, how can I say?
If I do radios, I decide to make a video, I make it. If I do unboxing, I decide to make a video, I make it. If I'm shooting skip, I'm making videos. DX landers know that.
All the time. It's like if every time I made a video getting me doing DX, I would run out of memory. Well, actually, I wouldn't run out of memory. I would probably clog up the servers over there on YouTube. But Richard, you're funny, man. You're a clown. And people see right through.
I will be the clown, but as long as I got on video gate, what I got between me and you and got you crying and begging for me to come to you today, you know, you used to turn me on with the first 2.5 years, how you were coming to beat me up, tap me on the shoulder, how you brought special gloves to do so. Man, what happened to all this? What happened? The strong arm of Mr. Enforcer turns out to be a space cadet out of Star Wars. Enforcer K-Droid. That's the only enforcer you are, bitch.
When he used to park at a strategically, how can I say,
God knows what he's crying about now, public. But I got work to do here.
We hear each other. And I know exactly where he was keying up from. So, you know, you had that.
It's a good thing nobody ever profits or prospers from what it is this guy knows.
Fine, you no longer hurt him, no matter what he tried to do. But that's before I got the black box. You know, with the 2-pill, you know, he was able to come in with me. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So from this point on, Richie, all you can do is just key up or try to key up over me in your own gate. But no one hears you, Richard. You might have a couple of dollar vans out of in your strawberry patch. But other than that, I got you reduced to keying up with the wipeout. And you can't talk to anyone because for one, they don't hear you. And for two, I got your ears in your mic.
Skip land, y'all can't hear me.
Want to compete with the big boss? You got to spend some money.
The big boss?
You got to spend at least $3,000 to compete with me, Richard. Shame on you, Richard.
Well, I like the way you're reciting my words from my first 2 video channels and years ago that to beat me, you got to spend $3,000 about it. To the rest of my DXs, guys, listen, it's 8:05. I got to make it into Midtown to an electronic surplus store before they close at 9 because I need these parts. Guys, I'll catch y'all later. Your video gate is live. I'm clearing on.
Look at the bullshit artist. He's got to make it into a Midtown surplus store by 9. You couldn't make it into Midtown unless you're in a helicopter by 9 o'clock, Richie, so stop your bullshit by 9 o'clock. It's already 6 after. It's already 5, 6 after 8. It's going to take you at least 2 hours to get to Midtown by train. Richard, stop your lying, man. You're a clown out there.
The Express 4 puts me at 23rd Street where I need to be in under 23 minutes. Go check your map, dude. I got to get out of here. I got to get up to Eastern Parkway before it pulls out. Before it pulls out at 8:17, I'm clear.
Wait a minute. Before you waste your time going, the Radio Shack is closed there, my friend. Don't waste your time.
I realize Junkie U was trying to keep me here, but I never said anything about Radio Shack. You'll have to rewind to understand, Junkie boy. God, bye!
Trying to keep you? Why would I want to keep you here, man? I already did my job exposing you. You're done out here, Richard. You are done. You're like a used shoe with your toes dangling out like little Bonnie Rebel.
You have no base operator or any people out here that do business with me backing you up or corroborating you. You have nothing but your 3 little junkie boys, and I got the rest of the tri-state. Oh, I'm sorry. You got 2 guns in US 1 in Jersey. My bad.
He's going to make it from where he is to 23rd Street before 9. shit, man. This is way too funny.
Guess the junkie didn't hear me say I'm recording. I got the gate rolling. Tell you junkies are funny.
Way too funny.